Hello everyone, this is TT here, your coach to Fire Crown Dallas. Welcome back to BDL. Bring you week 9 against PythonJTC, coach of the Golden State Gliscors. This is the final week of the regular season. We're currently 5-2 plus 0. If we win this game, we're shooing for playoffs for sure. And if we lose, I'm not completely sure where we stand, in all honesty. But first, before we think any more about that, we've got to get through my opponent's terrifying team, which consists of Sneasler, Archaludon, Mega Swampert, Pelipper, Tapu Bulu, Espeon, Typhlosion Hisui, Regieleki, Scrafty, and Orthworm. He has Rain with Pelipper, Mega Swampert, and Archaludon to just break through many things on my team. He also has Sneasler, which can either run Grassy Seed with Tapu Bulu, or can also be a Choice Scarf or Choice Band set with Poison Touch to just outspeed no-co my Mons. He also has Regieleki, which also does a good number on my team, especially if it runs the Choice specs. As my only resists to it are Ferrothorn, Saklazar, Sinistcha, Mega Manectric, and Sandslash. I'm definitely not bringing Sandslash to this game versus Rain team. Mega Manectric is a decent bring, I think, maybe. But with that said, let's look into the team for this week. Starting off, the team is Saklazar with the Expert Belt Regenerator with 8 HP, max attack, 248 speed with the Jolly Nature, with Aerial Ace, Dragon Claw, Power Whip, and Shift Gear. This much speed allows us to outspeed Unburdened Sneasler in case he goes the Unburdened Grassy Seed set. Aerial Ace is to deal with Sneasler, Boot, and Tapu Bulu. Dragon Claw is just good stab and hits basically everything. And Power Whip is mainly for Mega Swampert. Late game, Saklazar can clean up pretty well after things get weakened by my Choice Band Palafin with 38 HP, max attack to 18 speed with the Jolly Nature. With Wave Crash, with Rain Boosted Wave Crashes, Close Comp, Landed CC for Archaludon, Banded Ice Punch for stuff like Tapu Bulu, and Flip Turn to get on out of there and allow us to get out of Zero Form quickly. Next up, but we're going to need some defense this week, not only to deal with Mega Swampert, but a potential Choice Specs Regieleki and Sneasler. So starting off the defensive roster, we have Ferrothorn with the Rocky Helmet, Iron Barbs with 248 HP, 8 attack, and max defense with the Relax Nature with 0 speed to get the most out of Gyro Ball, which will mainly help us with Bulu, but can also do great neutral damage versus many other things. We also have Seed Bomb, mainly there for the Mega Swampert, Stealth Rock to just hit hazards, and Leech Seed for health HP recovery when possible. Next up, as my other breaker for to help out Saklazar, we have Mega Manectric with Lightning Rod, Intimidate after it Mega Evolves with with 118 HP, max special attack, 138 speed, some nature to outspeed Sneasler with 0 attack, Thunder, Hyper Voice, Flamethrower, Volt Switch, Thunder to take advantage of the rain that he sets, and then the rest is just standard set. Next up, to help pivot in for Palafin, Saklazar, and my other breaker and Mega Manectric, we have Tidy Boots Low Kicks with a Tinted Lens with 50 HP, max attack, 200 speed with the Jolly Nature with First Suppression, Sucker Punch, U-Turn, and Knockoff. This will be a way to help deal with Mega Swampert, Sneasler, and Regieleki if any of them get out of hand. And finally, we have my other defensive piece and monster in Screamtail with the Kibia Berry in case we need to stay in on Sneasler. Or if he has any other random poison moves on something, we can take the hit, but mainly for Sneasler, with max HP, max def, and 4 speed, calm nature. And Sneasler does try to kill me with a Dire Claw, and I don't get and I only get poisoned. I'll fire back with a 4 times super effective Psychic. We also have Thunder Wave to slow down his mons not named Mega Swampert and Regieleki. Wish to just heal up the team, like my breakers like Palafin, Sakazar, Ian Ferrothorn, or low kicks even. And then finally we have the Baton Pass as a safe way to get out of matchups where Screamtail doesn't want to be in, and also just to help with Wish passing much better. So without any further ado, let's get into the match. So as you can see, my opponent has brought Sneasler, Pelipper, Mega Swampert, Archaludon, Regieleki, and Typhlosion. We decided to lead with Mega Manectric because it does good into almost everything on this team except for Mega Swampert lead, which I doubt he does. Even if he brings in Regieleki, we have like Hyper Voice and Flamethrower to at least 2-hit it if it's not, some bulky set. For Hisuian Typhlosion, it depends on if it's Scarf or not. If it is Scarf, then that sucks. If not, then we just Volt Switch it on it for days. So we lead Mega Manectric as my opponent leads Sneasler. I'm like, okay, I just Mega Evolve here, get the Intimidate off, and then go for Volt Switch. Because at -1 and me having the HP investment, I should live any hit. You shouldn't be able to 2-hit KO me. They go for Dire Claw, just 39. They get the Poison Touch and reveal their Scarf. As I Volt Switch out, just 51, and then bring in Palafin and go for Flip Turn. As they go for Dire Claw and get the Poison Touch again, which is 40. I kill him with Palafin, then kills Cedar Flip Turn, doing 49. And then bring in Low Kicks as they bring in Pelipper. I U-turn out, which has 24. I bring in Screamtail as they go for Hurricane, which is 20%. I then go for Baton Pass, knowing that our Archaludon will probably come out as I bring in Palafin and go for Close Combat. It's actually a roll here, whether or not our Archaludon dies, depending on the spread, but I decided to take the roll since it's the best thing I could do, and it worked out. As CC kills Archaludon, they bring in Regieleki, switch out, and Screamtail as a Volt Switch, doing 27. Now here I thought that the Regieleki was Specs because with Max, I thought it was Specs here because of the Volt Switch, immediate Volt Switch out. And damage did Screamtail, but I wasn't too sure yet. They bring a Swampert as I hard switch into Ferrothorn as they go for Bulk Up. I go for Seed Bomb, just trying to get damage off as they bulk up again. Seed Bomb goes in, does 46. They Brick Break, which is 75. They take 13 and 16 from Iron Barge and Rocket Helmet as I go for Seed Bomb, which finishes off the Mega Swampert. Then bring in Typhlosion as I go for Gyro Ball, just trying to get some chip damage off. As they hurt my arm as a Rocket Helmet, I go for Gyro Ball, which is 39. And Hisuian Typhlosion reveals leftovers. I then stay in and go for Gyro Ball again as they go for Infernal Parade. I go on to Low Kicks and go for Sucker Punch, though I should have not done this. It was easy for them to predict. I should have went for Knockoff. I then go on to Screamtail, fearing Specs Regieleki, but they reveal Reflect and then Eerie Impulse, showing that they're not Specs. They reveal the last move, Thunder Wave, as I went for Wish and Baton Pass and the Palafin. I then go down to 85 in poison, switch back into Screamtail, not wanting to get paralyzed or get hit by Volt Switch as they go for Volt Switch in 25. Bring it back in Typhlosion as they Flame Charge on my Screamtail again as I go for Psychic. I go for Thunder Wave there at first. And then I go for Psychic. Getting more damage on it, just 32. They go for fucking Flame Charge, killing the Screamtail. I then go into Palafin, thinking that with them paralyzed, I outspeed, but they actually do outspeed. As I go for Flip Turn, killing the Sewing Typhlosion. I then bring out Mega Nectric. I can just do well against Regieleki or Pelipper. They go for Regieleki and use their Impulse as I go for Hyper Voice, does 27. I then Volt Switch out as they go for a second Eerie Impulse, realizing that Mega Nectric won't make much headway. And bring in Low Kicks and go for First Suppression, which kills Regieleki, making it a 4 vs 1 against Pelipper. I go for U-Turn, which does 24, and U-Turn onto Palafin, and go for Banded Wave Crash and Rain, which kills the Pelipper. GG's to you, JCK, to you, Python. You played very well. I was really surprised no Specs Regieleki here, because it really did mess up my team, like, really badly. Like, it's not even funny how badly it messed up the team. But anyways, that makes us now 6-2 plus 4 differential going into the end of the season. This is very good for us, because it means that we most definitely have clinched playoffs. So thank you, JTC, for Python, for the battle, and it was nice playing you. And I wish you good luck in your next endeavor in Draft League. And as for my viewers still here, I'll see you all in playoffs. Bye-bye.